Well guys, today I'm going to make us up a little dessert. I love anything pumpkin, and that's what this one is about. I had actually mentioned this dessert on a live chat one time, and someone questioned me about it. It might have been you, Paula Wells, so if it's you, let's watch and see. The recipe is simply a box of cake mix. It calls for 1 box of spice cake mix. But believe it or not, when we went shopping at Walmart yesterday, they did not have a spice cake mix. I was so surprised. It also looked like they downsized their cake mix area. In the Great Value brand, I only saw vanilla cake, chocolate cake, and confetti cake, and that was it. So, I'm going to try this with a carrot cake recipe instead of a spice cake. I know it's probably going to have the same spices in it anyway, and maybe this will have a little extra. And you simply mix it with 1 can of pumpkin, the same kind of pumpkin you would make if you made pumpkin pies with pumpkin from the can. This is the Great Value brand. I've tried Libby's and I've tried the HEB brand. I like them all equally. The recipe that I had found on Pinterest says you could add an egg if you want to. But for the sake of this video, we're not going to add an egg. So we're going to add 1 dry cake mix. Calls for spice, but we're using carrot cake. It smells delicious. Smell it. Smells like pumpkin pie spice, really. And then adding in, just straight from the can, pumpkin. It's a beautiful color. Now, this pumpkin does not have any flavoring in it. If you were going to use it for a pie, you would add your spices, the pumpkin pie. But these spices are already in the cake mix, so we don't have to do any of that. And now, we're just going to give it a little mix. Hope it doesn't fly all over the kitchen. Put it on low so the stuff doesn't blow all over the kitchen. If I had a different camera angle, you could be looking inside of the bowl, but it's not going to happen. I'm still going on low because I don't want the stuff to sling everywhere. George walked in and startled me. I'm going to bump it up to medium. If I wanted to add that extra egg, that would make it fluffier at this time, I'm assuming. But for the sake of the video, no egg, just cake mix and pumpkin. I don't want to sling that everywhere. And I'm going to pause just a second. Alright, so honey, you want to lick these while I put the stuff in the pan? I don't know if pumpkin is one of your favorite things or not, is it? Honey?
Yeah, well, I like it.
You do?
The only thing is, licking this has those hard carrots in it.
Hard carrots?
Yeah, in the carrot cake.
Oh, awesome.
It's just, it needs,
To cook.
yeah.
It'll be delicious. Oh. Hello. lot of editing.
Did you turn it off?
No, I didn't turn it off. I got. Shh.
Well, I'm looking for that thing.
I'm just gonna smooth this out. I don't need it anymore. I'm gonna try to salvage this video along with this cake. It goes in very smoothly. It's not clumped up. Okay, so there you have it. It's a cake mix with 1 can of pumpkin. That's it. I have my oven preheated at 350. I'm going to pop it in for 30 minutes and I'll show you the finished product.
I hope it's good.
Hi, honey. What you doing?
Well, I thought I'd make us a homemade frozen pizza,
Oh, yum.
straight from Great Value, rising crust pepperoni. I want to cut up a little bit of ham steaks and put on there also. Some little portobello mushrooms, little green pepper, bell pepper, green onion, mainly the tops, red, purple onion, cheddar cheese. And we're going to be cooking it on this bad boy. It's called the Presto Pizzaz Pizza Oven. This thing is old. I don't know how old, but probably the boys were very, very, very young when we started using it. So anyway, I want to get to chopping and I'll get back with you in a minute. Well, here, the pizza. Some pretty a lot of difference between green onion and regular onion. A lot of difference between red onion and white onion. Good flavors. Some of them are strong, sometimes you get them and they're just good and sweet. Slice portobellos. Love me some mushrooms. On my pizza especially. What about you?
I do too. I was introduced to a lot of foods by you, but then when we were married, I was only 19, so I learned mushrooms from you, avocados, which was probably the best, um, artichoke, asparagus. I'd never had any of that stuff.
Man,
And probably
brought you out of the sticks into the
city life, huh?
yeah.
People know where we live, honey. They know we don't live in the city, that we're still in the sticks.
Oh,
Just in a different state.
I got you. Oh yeah, I have to add me a little slab of.
I think you should give a shout out to that package of ham.
Yeah, it was like $3, and there's some big old nice slices of ham.
Let's see,
It's
what-
cheaper than.
What brand is that?
Well, this is Farmland ham steaks,
Yeah, they are ham steaks.
and it's gluten free. Anyway,
That ham is not just like ham lunch meat. That's like for dinner ham. Like you could have that as a piece of supper.
You could if you wanted to. Yeah,
I mean, it's
they call them ham steaks, but like I said, I figured it was cheaper than buying the lunch meat, and
yeah. I couldn't get over how thick. I
Yeah.
like if I had an omelet. I like these same things in an omelet.
oh yeah, it'd be good. Maybe a little jalapeno in it.
Mm-hmm.
Make it a little Southwest. Yeah, sprinkle these all over. Let them toast up real good. Okay, and I'm going to just top it off with a little bit of cheddar. I know y'all not supposed to put cheddar cheese on a pizza, but hey, I like it like this.
Well, actually, it's only kind of shredded cheese we buy, so.
Well, yeah. But it does taste pretty good on it. Just don't put a whole lot on it. Then, I'm going to activate this puppy.
Activate.
Let me line it up right. Okay, so now then it's turning.
And it has up or lower or both, right?
Right, I'm going to put it on both. The
Dual.
it's called dual. It's there in the center, and then turn on the timer for 18 minutes. And we'll see. I like mine kind of crispy.
Burnt.
Crispy.
Okay.
And she likes hers soggy.
No, not soggy, but not burnt. We'll see.
But anyway, it's going to be good either way.
Okay, guys, so the cake is out of the oven. It looks just like a regular cake would. It's got the consistency of a cake. And I'm going to add just a little bit of powdered sugar on one side, and one side I'm going to leave plain. Let's see how this goes. Oop, came out heavier than I thought. I do actually have this. I like doing this way. I also wanted to say the hand mixer that you saw me using earlier is 41 years old. We got that when we got married. And also this bowl that I was using, the Pyrex bowl, it is also 41 years old. It was a 4-piece set back in the late 70s. And I have 2 pieces left after all those years. So I'm gonna shake that a little bit. So I've got powdered sugar on one side and plain on the other. We're gonna eat the pizza first, and then we're gonna try the dessert, and we'll let you know how it goes.
Alright, well, it's just about ready to Should be dinging in a second.
Whoop.
There it is.
So let me have a look at it. I think that looks pretty good for a frozen pizza, don't you?
I bet it's going to taste good too.
All right, let's taste that stuff. And Mama said, mmm. And Jason said, I'll be there in a minute. You know where I am.
I'm ready for it.
And Daddy said he's ready for it. All right, well, give us a taste of your frozen pizza gone pizzeria style. Pizzazz.
It's hot.
I know, I want to see you burn the roof of your mouth.
That's some hot pie there.
Have you ever seen anybody fold their pizza in half when they eat it?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been a folder?
Nope. Every now and then.
I can see how it would save
It just depends on what pizza it is. But
Yeah.
if it's real thin and it's limp, yeah, I'll fold it.
All right, let's eat. I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad for $2.50 pizza with about $1 worth of add-ons.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
great value. Got that one right, didn't we?
Don't show this, Uncle. Vance might be mad.
It's not DiGiorno's, but
It's Dadados.
What is it, the Dollar General?
No, great value brand.
Walmart.
What am I saying here?
But you taste
You gonna
it.
ask me a question?
No, taste it and tell me if you like it.
It's not DiGiorno,
No,
but it's okay. I'm not a fan of the mushrooms,
What?
but everyone knew that already.
right?
Tastes like any other pizza I've ever had.
Does it
It's
taste?
a little spicy.
Oh yeah.
Like, I guess jalapenos on it.
Pepper flakes.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
That too, then.
But for a $2.50 pizza and $1 worth of veggies on it, tastes pretty good.
Yeah, tastes as good as a $10 frozen pizza.
I hear you. Well, I'm glad to have you back in the area, and we'll be glad when Jaylena comes back. And
Yep, we'll have to keep everyone updated on that.
I know that as soon as you finish here, you got to head out there and do what you got to do. So,
Yeah, got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of work to catch up on.
and your dental trip this morning, was that successful?
Oh, it was more than successful. They did more than I expected.
Oh wow,
I thought I was just gonna get some teeth cleaned, but they did some other stuff.
he's ready to get through with you.
He is. They said by the end of the year I should be done.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yep. And I got way more to do than Jaylena.
Yeah,
So I'll be stuck back there for a few hours next time I go.
yeah. Good thing you like him.
Yeah, good thing to have gas.
Good thing he likes you. He could be taking out all those years of anger on your teeth.
He might be when I'm asleep
Ooh.
or knocked out.
All right, I'm ready to eat. Let's go.
All right, put that camera away, lady.
right.
I'm trying to eat here.
How do you like that 2-ingredient cake?
It's good. It's moist.
So that
Not too sweet.
carrot cake mix with a can of pumpkin, and that's it. With a little powdered sugar on the top.
Tastes good. What would really be good? Fresh pecans put in there.
It's never a good sign when he starts telling you it would be better if.
I'm just saying.
Here, I know you don't like pumpkin, so just take one bite of that.
Yes. This could be worse than the cook-off video.
Well, I watched that again. We needed a redo on that. That whole thing was not good.
I do not like pumpkin.
I know you don't. It tastes just like pumpkin, right?
For what it is, it ain't bad, but I wouldn't ask you to make it for me.
Wow, that's a compliment coming from you.
Very, kind of like you said, carrot cake, spice type flavor.
It's good. How about another piece?
Yeah, I'll get you another piece, okay? Adios.
Bye.
All right, George, I'm going to ask you one more time. How do you like that cake?
The cake, the only thing that would make the cake any better is if you added pecans. But it's great, honey.
What he should have said was,
Yes.
Well, first you got to pull a Jared
Yes.
and then
Yes.
say, The only way this could ever have even gotten any better was just a little bit of pecans, because pecans are awesome. But Melanie, you outdid yourself.
Honey.
Ditto. Exactly what he said, I said. I told him to say it, so.
Ah, life is good.